Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Woo! Hello, welcome to Game On, the show that sells seashells by the seashore.
And is not a pheasant plucker, is a pheasant plucker's son.
And it won't stop pheasant plucking till the pheasant plucking's done.
And we also picked a peck of Peter Piper's pickled peppers.
We did, pickled peppers, but we're not quite sure how much of a woodchuck's wood we would chuck could we could chuck wood.
Coming up this week.
GTA 5 gets the rumour mill churning.
Next-gen consoles slow it down.
We tell you what we think of Garcia Hotspur's boner,
Internet hackers.
and Sonic's big day.
Plus, Zelda's legend gets hairy.
First up, we're in the mood for stealing cars, abusing prostitutes, then hitting a strip joint.
All virtually, of course. Luckily for you, it seems GTA 5 is parked just around the corner.
No footage as yet, but plenty of rumours flying around suggesting the next Grand Theft Auto instalment is slated for a 2012 release and is in development.
Not least an actor's CV that leaked online in February, listing vocal work on GTA 5. The actor claimed it was a typo.
Either that or he'd be doing some sort of avant-garde Eastern European theatre called Gatav.
Gatav.
Gatav. Have you not heard of it?
I actually practiced it for a summer once.
Did you? Well, there we are.
Now, according to reports, the game's development has not only begun, but is well underway.
Mini-games are being added and packages hidden literally as we speak.
Probably.
Maybe. We're not sure about that.
No.
Might be happening now.
Rumourville.
But what do we actually know about the game?
At this point, not a lot,
No.
but there is more evidence to suggest it'll be set in modern-day Los Angeles.
Maybe Rockstar are gearing us up for the ethical opposite of LA Noire.
So just a suggestion, but how about a cameo from an OAP Cole Phelps?
That'd be good.
He'd have a walking stick and flash his badge
He wouldn't be
to get free haircuts.
still in the force, surely.
Well...
Oh, his OAP badge,
Is that...
not his police badge.
You give me something or I will break your jaw.
With the working title of Rush, a casting call was put out earlier this year for actors to voice an interactive project.
Some of our favourite characters they were looking for include Brother Adam, a Welsh monk / cult leader / yoga teacher. 50, very lithe, very into exploring your personal tension through gripping massage. Needs Welsh accent.
Reese fans, I'm thinking.
You don't puke on that clubber.
And Scarlett, a middle-aged, unshaven female spiritualist and hippie with a love of exploring the wilderness, very into journeys.
Just quite what wilderness she loves exploring, we're just not quite
I don't
sure.
want to go there. I do not want to go there. What wilderness she gets up to in her own time.
She goes there every night.
So everything's looking like Gatav is going to be a big one, and with the anticipated 2012 release, an official announcement is expected soon.
Now, we had our fill of revelations, unveilings and announcements at E3.
But like the desperate gaming junkies we are, we're already scouring the cyber streets and demanding the dealers give us just one last fix. Fortunately, the war against gaming gossip is failing, and we've got our hands on briefcases, bags of the stuff.
You really need to drop this drugs metaphor.
Drop it like an E, like a tab of LSD. Drop it like it's hot.
Your street cred.
Shooting up. Doing the rounds this week, more opportunities to console ourselves in the future with brand new machines.
Yeah, we've already tasted the Wii U.
Kind of.
Metaphorically.
Yeah. What we really want to know is what Microsoft and Sony have got in their locker and when they're going to get it out.
Yeah, first up, it's that old chestnut, the Xbox 720.
A while back, developers Crytek were apparently said to be working on a title for the new console and even hinted that it might be unveiled at E3 next year, 2012.
Yeah, well, some furious backpedaling from Crytek later, and we're still no closer to knowing when, where or what Microsoft will reveal.
However, Just Cause developers Avalanche have said they're pretty sure at least one next-gen console will be on shelves by 2014.
Okay,
That's
so
news.
They're pretty sure
Yep,
that
pretty
we
sure.
might have at least one
Wait.
by 2014.
Yes.
Hold the front page.
All right, sarcasm boy, you find something better.
Oh, God, great insult. Right, how about this then?
Right.
A new PlayStation is coming out this month.
Pretty sure that's a lie, but keep going.
No,
See where you go with this.
no, I'm being genuinely serious.
Go on, carry on.
Yeah, no, honestly.
More facts.
A new slimline PS3 will
Right.
hit shelves in Japan this month. 400 grams lighter in 160 and 320 gig versions.
So when you say a new console,
I mean a new console.
well,
No, it's
it's a
new.
different version of a
You can
existing
go and buy
console.
one and it looks different.
Yeah, they've shaved a bit off. They've basically sandpapered an old console. So
I
we would
hope
have had a PS3 Slim. What? PS3 Slimmer? What's this called?
It's
PS3 Weight Watchers.
PS3 Fad Diet.
PS 2.9.
No word on the UK release yet, but Sony have also said that while the PS4 is in development, it's still a long way off.
Aha! A long way off. Like in 2014. That was the news that I gave you from Avalanche. One more thing. Dreamcast 2, anyone?
There is no plan to make any more hardware.
Dreamcast 2, no one then.
Well,
we tried.
Yeah, pretty hard. Sega! Now let's take a quick trip to hell. No, wait, I was talking metaphorically.
Oh, you and your crazy hyperbolic rhetoric, Dan.
The bullet train is here, Hell Monkey.
Well, this is the figurative journey you can take when you play the latest survival horror from EA, Shadows of the Damned.
The game sees you play as Garcia Hotspur, son of Tottenham, a badass demon hunter with a rather less badass rhinestone purple leather jacket.
Spangly.
Indeed.
He goes to hell to rescue his lady, a crazy lady in fact, named Paula, who's been kidnapped by the ruler of the City of the Damned, an evil creature named...
Fleming.
Although a name that may make your mind wander to the discovery of penicillin, Fleming reminded us a bit of Skeletor from He-Man.
Apart from the weird 1 2/3 skull thing he has going on.
Yeah, I think he just likes to have his eyes on everything at once.
Clever.
Some asswipe named Fleming stole my girl. I am here to take her back.
Shadows was developed by Killer 7 creators Goichi Suda, or Suda51, and Shinji Mikami, who's also responsible for the Resident Evil series.
Yeah, on top of that, Akira Yamaoka, the sound designer for Silent Hill, was also on board.
So a pretty formidable force then when it comes to survival horrorists.
And they've done a good job in creating a horror game with something a bit different.
For starters, this is a hell like we've never seen before, described by Suda as having a punk rock feel to it.
And the frequent littering of obscenities in the dialogue helps to maintain this punk feel.
Can't believe you just said
Off.
we're not allowed to.
Kick the Prince of Evil's ass!
The chilling grotesque meets the childishly humorous in Shadows of the Damned, and you will at times find yourself either tittering or tutting at the immaturity of some of the jokes.
Garcia has a boner.
See? He needs to cock his boner. Because it is a weapon. It's one of his weapons. It's called the boner. It's thanks to an ex-demon called Johnson.
Oi oi.
Yep, who is essentially a transforming skull.
Yeah, he helps out Garcia by acting as his motorbike,
Slash.
torch,
Slash.
pistol.
A bit like a really cool Swiss Army knife made from a dead guy's head.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The gameplay when operating your boner is a third-person over-the-shoulder shooter, not too dissimilar to the later Resident Evil games.
Yeah, except you can move while shooting, which is always a bit of a
It
bonus.
is a bonus, yeah. Unfortunately, it's not enough to distract you from what is often quite clunky combat that provides too small a field of vision.
Yeah, if a demon gets in behind you, we found the best thing to do was run away rather than attempt to spin and fight.
Also, the melee attacks are often quite futile, which took a while of relentlessly smashing the undead in the face to realise.
It was fun though.
What's good?
Described as a road film of a game by its developers.
We think they mean road movie. Nobody says road film.
Yeah,
It's weird.
a bit wrong. But there is a nice linear feel to it that sees you always moving and progressing through hell.
But at times there are challenges to overcome before you can move to the next stage.
Like feeding strawberries to a door.
Clearly the most sick and twisted demonic puzzle ever created.
Chilling.
Strawberries to a door.
Dios mío.
Unfortunately, at times it feels like Shadows of the Damned can't quite make up its mind as to what it wants to be.
Yeah, is it a puzzle game? Is it a straightforward action shooter?
Who knows? As well as force-feed fruit to the gates, you'll find yourself plunged into inky darkness quite a lot. The only way to survive is to shoot a living goat's head mounted to a wall.
Naturally.
You are going to have to try harder than that.
There are definitely plus points to the gameplay though. The lack of any kind of auto-aim manages to add to the tension and horror aspect, as well as make blowing a demon's head clean off a rather satisfying experience.
There are also some rather quaint side-scroller sections that add a nice Suda51 touch.
Yeah, all in all, Shadows of the Damned is an exciting arcade-like survival game that style and originality make for a great experience, even if the actual gameplay is nothing new.
Very well reviewed, Dan. However, it is too funny to be truly scary, and maybe the humour's not for everyone.
But if you do like piles of corpses, flesh-eating demons and willy jokes, this is the game for you.
We would like to award it 7 boners out of 10.
Which sounds ruder and more impressive than it probably is.
Definitely sounds ruder.
Oh, I want in on some of this action.
Right, now what, I hear you cry, is going on in the world of internet hacking?
Well, it would seem that in the dark, curtain-drawn bedrooms of Earth, lots is going on.
This week, a Mr. Ryan Cleary was arrested at his home in Wickford, Essex, England, after a joint investigation by Scotland Yard and the FBI into the notorious hacker group known as LulzSec.
Whoa. This is like proper, hard, bona fide news.
It is, that's why it helps that their logo is so hilarious.
Well, despite 19-year-old Ryan being arrested, it would seem LulzSec are still up to no good.
Websites in Brazil, including the president's URL, have been hacked by the group, who've previously hit people like Bethesda, Nintendo and Minecraft servers.
Well, maybe this is because Cleary isn't as big a LulzSec fish as the tabloids would like us to believe.
Yeah, despite his arrest, the LulzSec Twitter spurted out a wry remark saying Ryan is at best mildly associated with them.
Well, when you're in with the cool kids, you're in with the cool kids, and when you're not, you're mildly associated.
It's a low blow. Apparently Ryan Cleary used to belong to Anonymous. That's the group who hit headlines for hacking the PlayStation network earlier this year. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Apparently. Yeah,
Of course, but we do have to say that we don't condone any of this kind of behaviour here at Game On.
Anyone out there with a computer and too much free time on their hands, just know. Stop it. Stop ruining our fun.
We wag our fingers at you.
We do. We wag our fingers at thee. Now, I have bought someone a really special and quite extravagant present.
Oh, no, you didn't need... I mean, I know I deserve it, but you didn't need to do that.
It's definitely not you, I haven't. It's for Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic is 20 years old today. Happy birthday to you.
Sonic.
That's the bit where you say their name later in the song. Here's what his adoptive father, Sega CEO Mike Hayes, had to say about the Blue Ball of Fuzz and his games.
I think it's a combination of the iconic status that Sonic certainly had when it was first released, because it was kind of the Call of Duty of its time, with the speed and the adventure. And then there's been a combination of excellent games. Probably Sonic 2 was the best in the early day. So I think it's a combination of it's an iconic brand. It's a very strong IP. Plus the fact that along the way we've made some very good games, and I think that balance is very important. And in gaming, to have an icon that survived 20 years is quite something. Slightly irreverent, slightly cheeky. I think that works, and we know that our fan base appreciate that and love that.
You know, as it's his special day, I thought I'd...
Don't sing, Dan.
I can't.
No,
but I thought I'd do some research and, you know, come up with some interesting facts about the blue hedgehog just to enlighten
You're
everyone.
never organising my birthday party. That's a terrible approach.
This is
to
fun.
Organising a special
really
day.
fun.
Go on
Listen,
then, let's hear your facts.
How could you get more fun than this? Sonic's red shoes were originally inspired by Santa Claus and fire.
Santa Claus and fire. I did not know that. That is a fact, is it?
Santa Claus on fire.
Really?
Ooh, no, I don't think so. Fact number 2, did you know that Sonic originally had a girlfriend called Madonna who was in a rock band?
I didn't know that. Presumably she left him to spend all her time in the gym.
It's cruel, no. She reinvented herself as an ageing pop star.
Of course she did.
This one's really good. Yeah, genuinely good.
Okay.
Despite the fact that today is Sonic's 20th birthday, he's actually 15. He's always been 15 and he never ages.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's all down here. It's all truth. Sonic...
Dan, there are no facts written down. That's just a badly drawn picture of a hedgehog. Did you memorise all those bizarre facts?
Look, I really like Sonic. And if you like Sonic just as much as me, then you can get your hands on a new demo of the new game, Sonic Generations, on PSN and Xbox Live as of today.
And finally, overly hairy gaming fanboy Robin Williams is appearing alongside his daughter, Zelda, in the new ad for Nintendo's Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D.
Yeah, a long-time video games nut, the star of hilarious films like 1 Hour Photo,
That's brilliant.
Bicentennial
Love it.
Man,
Jokes.
and Dead Poets Society.
Brilliant, it's a hoot.
Yep. He's so obsessed with button-bashing action that he named his daughter Zelda after the long-running series' eponymous princess.
Now 21, jobbing actress Zelda Williams shares the screen with her dad in this ad that sees the comic sporting facial hair that makes him look like he sleeps under a bus and lives on a diet of white lightning and discarded pot noodles.
Delicious. I know what I'm having for dinner tonight.
Oh, creepy! creepy!
Well, at least the ad ends on a high note.
Are you mixing me up with the princess again?
Hard to say, you're both pretty magical.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't it? Familial love.
Yeah, but it's a shame there's no sign of the funny man's other children, Lemming, Frogger and Tiger Woods PGA Tour Williams.
Now we've come to the announcement you've all been waiting for, the winners of our gaming G-word competition.
Yep, the following 5 people clearly spent hours just pouring through the G section of the dictionary.
Or they just opened the page of a book at random and picked the first word beginning with G they saw. Either way.
Well, here are the winners you all voted for in the most fairly democratic competition since George W. Bush was installed in the White House.
Yeah, in reverse order we have, drumroll, Giggadies.
Suggested by George Hall.
Next is
Gallivantiousness.
from Glenn Gregory.
A lot of G's in the names
From
there.
more gaming Glenn Gregory, maybe.
Glenn Gregory.
I like it.
Then Gibbons by Lee Taylor.
And Gristle.
Courtesy of Max McCarran.
The number 1 suggestion gets the honour of being used at the end of the show, so well done to Marcus Canning for his entry.
Yeah, all 5 of you win a delightful Alice Madness Returns t-shirt,
Delightful.
which will be making its way to you shortly.
For anyone who didn't win, never fear, we've got another giveaway of gaming-related goodies.
Nice G's.
Thanks. We have 6 Shadows of the Dam t-shirts to give away, very appropriate, which promise to be more gargantuanly garish than any garment you've ever seen before.
Gosh.
To get your grubby gloves on one, simply like us at facebook.com/GameOnTV. Then in the Facebook comment section of this video, complete the following sentence. Welcome to Game On, the show that.
Yeah, it could be the show that once told Chuck Norris he was a wimp and then he cried.
That's good, yeah. Or the show that ran out of jokes after the 15-minute mark.
I hope not. Literally anything. You have until midday on Monday the 27th of June to get your entries in. Then we'll pick our favourite 10 and put them in a poll.
You have to be over 18 and live in the UK, I'm afraid. Who wins? You decide.
Chill out, it's not Big Brother.
Right, kind of is. Well, that's all from us. We're off to a punk rock concert in hell with PGA Tour Williams.
More gaming gerrymandering.
Well done, Marcus.
Next week.
Drop.
Oh, sorry.
Ruins the gag.
Stop it like an E.
Stop it like it's hot. Okay.
They were the original lyrics. The Xbox at 720.
Yes, that is the news.
I like the way you say avalanche.
Avalanche. Where should we go from?
Where would you like to avalanche today? That's backpaddling. Backpaddling? You'd get an OP there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Reese fans.
I thought you said Reese fans.
I did say Reese fans. Reese fans.
Reese fans.
Reese fans.
I hope that's what his official fan club is called.
It's called Reese fans. Expected soon. What? That didn't make sense. Should we try that?
If you pass my tea.
Yeah.
Do we want to do any...
Oh, whoops, some of it fell into my mouth.
Oh no, I saw you trip.
The gameplay when operating your boner is a... Do I leave a pause? Or should we just do it deadpan?
Very rude. Can you imagine having 7 boners?
Out of 10.
Can you do that? This is getting a bit weird.
Okay. Right, Dan, what is going on in the world of internet hacking?
Well,
Question on everyone's lips.
I will tell you right now.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Now.
Now. It would seem...
The Scotland Yard and the FB into a notorious hacker. And the FB...
I just said hard bona fide as well.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
What do we do?
We also picked a pack of pepper
We did.
pikers.
And we... Yeah. Peter Piper's pickled peckers, but we're not... not peckers. But
Pickled peckers.